Hi, my name is Pyro, and today we will be discussing the meaning behind all my tracks. The album Something Beautiful. It's available on Spotify now if you want to listen to tracks, and let's get started. So this track was mainly about, I don't know, everyone that I've been with. I've always been one to fall in love quite easily. It's kind of sad, but um, that's basically what this song is about: seeing something beautiful in everybody and kind of following through with it. This track is Smiling in the Rain. This is probably one of the best tracks I've ever written or composed. It's actually inspired by Jimmy Beat number 1. Well, just put the basic 2 chords for it. And then, it's played in a different key and all that. But it was the inspiration for it mainly. But then I thought to myself, hey, it's always raining outside, and I always feel like it's raining in myself. So I decided, hey, let's turn that emotion into something different, something kind of more uplifting per se, and that's what this track turned into. It turned into something that has the emotions of heartfelt failure and just disappointment. But towards the next segment, it just gets kind of picks up for yourself, and it feels like it's a bad day, but hey, you'll be able to move on from that. You'll see something, you'll find a reason to smile, and that's this track. This track is called Beyond Yourself, and when it came to making this track, it was in a completely different octave, completely different tuning, and it was something I never really played in before, and I was using brand new chords, so I wasn't really sure what I was going to make out of it, but I ended up making the song, and it's basically just about finding ways to better yourself as a person and not be a piece of shit, if I'm being honest with you. Just like the others, it shows signs of improvement within yourself. It just helps from a slow start to a climax towards here in the end, where everything can just be found peaceful, and then you'll finally realize that you're beyond yourself. This track is called I've Moved On, and as the title entails, it's about moving on from somebody different in your life. There's always those people that leave an emotional impact within your soul, but there's always a way to move forward with it. And when I finally realized that I myself can do better and I can move on, I found out this. I composed this piece, and I think it entails that feeling, especially during this breakdown part here. It's when you're fighting yourself on the emotional fact that, hey, I miss this person with all my heart, but this is not the person I need in my life. And I think that I've captured that in this this is I've Moved On. So yeah. This track is called Wave Rush. This honestly was just a warm-up exercise I would do every morning before I start playing for composing new music or whatever. I would just play this kind of fast-paced ideology between chords or whatever, and I played it in front of my friends one day, and he was like, "Hey man, that's actually really cool. You should make that into a song." And from there, I was like, I really don't know how I'm gonna make that into a song, because it was first initially just the beginning of the song is the only thing I'd ever play. So I had another idea for a different song, but I couldn't finish that one either, so I just blended the two into one. So that's the transition between that F chord to the C, and that's that blending process I used to create this track of, well, yeah, like you're at the beach and you're getting slammed by waves or something. But that's my track Wave Rush, and I hope you enjoy it. This track is called I Need Coffee / Please Respond. It's actually one of the first tracks I've ever made, and it was for my EP Falling Asleep and Falling in Love. Or Falling Asleep and in Love, I don't even remember it. It's so old. But I decided to include this on the album because it was one of my first pieces. I also wanted to redo some parts in it because I absolutely hated the intro because it felt like it was way too long. But this was a requested track, man, I can't even talk. So I threw it on here. I redid the intro, and of course I cut down the time for it, but I feel like it was worth it. This is one of my favorite tracks. Obviously, you're sitting in a coffee shop waiting on the girl you like to respond to you, and she doesn't ever respond. So that's basically this track. And last but not least, my final track on the album is a thank you track, and that's just me saying thank you. And honestly, I do mean it for everyone that listened to it. Within just a couple months, we had 354 streams, 44 more fans followed the page. It had 698 minutes of listen time in 7 different countries. Honestly, I think that's crazy. We're currently pushing 500 right now, I think. So let's keep it going. Honestly, the more people that want to listen and enjoy the music, the more music I'll make. It's always been my dream as a kid to be an artist of my own abolition and really just create something that's from my heart. And honestly, it's I've never been so happy in my life to be able to put a whole album out. It's honestly a dream come true. So thank you to all that enjoy the track, save it, share it around. It means a lot to me. It really does, and thank you. This is Sleep as a Pyro, and I'll see you guys next time I put some more music out. Thank you.